All right, there we go. Sent that. Okay. Yeah.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway.
I hope and pray I really hope we do. For Casey's sake. Yeah, because the first game we got all the way down to he was bringing in Hader, and then the game froze.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Yeah.
Betts is there, 2 down. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1-0. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And boy,
Oh,
this
good pitch.
at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Chopped to first. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Yeah, it does stream like.
Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Line, but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Taylor is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Yeah, we were talking about last time. It says that I heard that the Giants were looking at him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it, and the inning is over.
Well, he's got a 12-6 and a sweeping curve or something like that. Aye, that's unfair.
The inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy.
Yes, I'm saying that's unfair.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on
the
third, taken for a strike.
Boy, even if they gave Kershaw the 12-6, that would be unfair.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I mean, that's what the sweeping one. I mean, the sweeping one.
Guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And 2-2. The pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Navarez. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now batting, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Bouncer up the middle.
Oh.
Receiver loves it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Just missed it. Late on that one.
Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the
Oh yeah, it's coming back. I'm excited.
Start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone.
Well, they're going to have to figure something out because those players are going to have to be compensated.
Empty, and that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate. Now the pitch. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Play at second, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Yeah.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
He's going to score a run.
He's on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he's
good hit.
In there safely. He's got a double.
Mine says 1-0.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And on the first pitch,
he said that?
0 for 1 here in the early going. Left side.
Nope.
Got it. The tag, and he is out.
Oh, I bailed out there.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third. And he says no swing. So it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2.
Oh, yeah.
Foul down the right side. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. 1-2. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count remains at 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty getting out of Chavez Ravine, getting up there at Dodger Stadium. Yeah, you go to a Dodger game, you stay all night, and you're pretty much stuck in there for an hour. It's an hour to get out the parking lot. That's not even counting trying to get on the freeway, depending on what freeway you get on, especially if you try to get back on the 405 to go home. Yeah, that's an hour and a half guaranteed just to get on the freeway and get where the traffic's actually moving. It's really bad, like especially when at the end of the Oh, that's good hit. Oh, man. I know one time I went to a Dodger game and it was a Laker playoff game. No, it was horrible. It was terrible. That was like 3.5 hours just to get out.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well, he kind of tipped his
Yeah, traffic in LA is just it's unbearable. There we go.
Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Oh, beyond.
Here's Mookie Betts. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher
no, it's just one.
Keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Depending on which one, where you at. I know 405. Yeah, like 405. There's depending on where you are. Yeah, it's up to 4. It's up to 8 lanes. 4 lanes on both sides, depending on what part you are. But most of the time, it's 3 lanes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
What is it? 65. 65 on the, like when you're in town. Once you kind of get on the outskirts, it's 70.
First offering on its way.
But California traffic is a lot of times people don't really adhere to the speed limit. Is more like flow of traffic. Oh yeah, LA. Oh, I don't even live in LA, and I've gotten into a fender bender in LA. It's yeah.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh, he hung that too.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh yeah, 405 is worse. The 5 isn't as bad because the 5 is so big, but the 405, like that's how to get to downtown LA and get to most beaches. So
and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will
all right, that's enough for Kershaw.
as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Alex Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Orlando Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. One there on the
Oh, good save.
that for an entrance. 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over.
Well, you know, like, well, like the exits. Yeah, it can be confusing because there's so many exits. Like on a 405, there's so many exits. It's like back to back to back to back, and then there's, you know, and then there's so many high. And you know, in LA, especially LA, downtown LA, there's the 405, the 5, the 10, the 101. You know, the 32. There's so many freeways, and they go to so many different places. It's tough. So if you don't know where you're going, you can get lost real quick.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, because you can get from one, you can get to like a destination like multiple ways. But there's certain ways, like, especially if you're trying to get like downtown LA or like to the beaches, you can't get on the 5 because the 5 kind of takes you north towards San Diego, or deep south. I mean south. Well, that's a bunt. We'll take that as a bunt.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Oh yeah. I actually, me and my girlfriend, I've been to Beverly Hills a ton of times, but I've never been like to the bougie rich part of Beverly Hills, and we actually went, man. It's a little bit of culture shock, man. Some of the high-end stores they have there, and you know, you'll see a celebrity here and there, and when we went, we saw what's her name? The one of the Kardashians. She was walking into a restaurant. It was just, and you could tell because there was paparazzis all over there, and she had the big old giant glasses on. I'm trying to remember. It's not the small one. I forget her name. No, the other one. Chloe's the big one. The short girl. What is her? Kim, Chloe, and I can't remember the oldest one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side.
Hey, it's not bad. We got 3 and 3.5 innings out of both starters.
New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the fifth inning will
yeah, Rodeo Drive.
One away.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like because you know, Beverly Hills is really close to Hollywood, and you know, once you like get into Hollywood, like that area, they have these really big, giant, like electronic signage. It can be very distracting because especially if you've never been there. Oh yeah, because you're locked in, looking at everything and trying to figure out where everything is. Yeah. Oh yeah. What? Okay. Huh?
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. 1 for 2. He grounded out
what? Yeah, Burbank, Hollywood. What else is that right over there? Whittier. Oh, good shot.
That's going to be trouble. Kane on his way to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yes, I've only been to San Diego a few times. Oh, yeah. There's a reason why San Diego is one of the most expensive places. It's really, really pretty, and the weather's so nice because it's right next to the equator. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, San Diego's really beautiful, really beautiful. From where I am, it's about a 4.5, 5-hour drive, depending on traffic. And the way to get to San Diego, yeah, you're going to hit traffic. It's just guaranteed. Because once you get out of LA and you get into like Anaheim, where Disneyland is, and Long Beach, yeah, just traffic. Yeah. Now, where are you from, Casey?
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Okay.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low.
I used to live in Florida. Yeah, I know exactly how bad traffic is in Florida.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time.
I lived in Sweetwater for a little while, and then I moved to Tampa. Then I lived in Tampa for 3 years. Yeah, after I got out of college, after I graduated from college, I moved up there with a friend, and then I taught PE at a high school until I met a girl, and yeah, well, that didn't work out clearly. It's really nice, man. Really nice. The only thing I complain about is the weather. The weather isn't the most nice because it's always Yeah, it's hot and it's.
Lined into right, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one.
Yeah, man. I tell people all the time, one of the craziest things I ever did, I was playing basketball one day, and it started raining.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
And it was so humid that you could tell it was raining, but the rain wasn't all the rain. It was evaporating before it hit the ground. Yeah, you'll see like a storm front, like two clouds hit. You hear the thunder, rain will drop for about 30 seconds, and then it's just clear as day the next.
Nine is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen.
Oh, that's a nice beach.
Two pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
3-2 now.
But you know, some parts, not all parts, but some parts, Florida's really affordable. Plus, there's no state tax, so it's really affordable to live in Florida.
Now the payoff pitch home. For short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Oh, and it's like, you know, I used to live on a waterfront with my friend. His dad's like, he's loaded, and we were working for him. So he had a house that we were renting from him. And one time we were just, I went outside to take the trash out to the back, and I walked towards the trash can, and right next to the waterfront, there's just about this 11-foot alligator just sitting there in the sun, basting, looking at me. I walked right back in the house.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And then they have those pythons too, like, you know, and yeah, because I guess they were introduced.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Yeah. There was a teacher I used to work with. She had lost her dog to one of those crawled up in her garage and ate her dog. Yeah. Yeah. One time we went on a hike and we saw one. It was pretty long, about 10 feet. It was huge. And I just turned around, walked away. I said, nope. No, thank you.
He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I will say that, you know, I live in California. I've been to New York multiple times. Florida's got some of the craziest people.
Shoes on that one, 0-2.
Like, that's, yeah.
Look of a fastball, straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Striding in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Yeah, I've been there 3 times.
On the way. Swing and a miss. That one.
New York has the meanest people. It's not even close. Everybody's mean in New York.
Popped him up.
Yeah, and I was talking to my daughter because I want to take her to New York just so she can experience. And I don't know what movie we were watching yesterday, and you know, it's just one of those end of the world movies. And I was telling her how the Statue of Liberty is not as big as you think.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
No, dude, New York. One time when I was in New York, we got on the wrong subway, and we ended up in like Jamaica, Queens, and I had my Dodger hat on. So me and my buddy, we get out, and the guy looks at me and says, "Oh man, you in the wrong place, bro. You just might as well get back on that train, because if you don't," and he told me to take the hat off too. I said, "Yes, sir." I took the hat off and we got right back on the train. Yeah, people were mean.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And that's the first out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the
this game is flying by.
One out, nobody on. Swinging and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Peralta's throwing just gas.
At the plate, Will Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. That misses 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko. Here comes.
Yes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Yeah, it's the difference between New York and LA, because LA has a ton of people too. The difference with New York, what I know, is in New York everybody's outside and everybody's walking, so there's just people everywhere.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Yeah, and then like I have a friend that lives in New York, and she lives in a little 1-bedroom apartment. That apartment's probably big as your living room, probably smaller than that. It's tiny.
He was a ground out victim last time.
3,200.
First offering on its
3,200.
On a less than impressive swing there to start.
Yeah.
Bat, it's 0-1.
And I mean and the thing about it, Casey, it's not even as nice as you. It looks like a dump.
Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
I know where I live in Bakersfield, 3,200, you're living in the suburbs. You're living in a really nice part of town. She lives in like the slums. She lives in a really bad part of town. And she's paying 3,200. Yeah.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he is out on the tag. One gone now.
Well, I said, okay, in Bakersfield, you want a 1-bedroom apartment in a, so nice area. That's going to cost you anywhere from $750 to $800. LA, that's guaranteed you're paying anywhere upwards $900 to $1,300. Easy. There we go.
Toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners off for second. Popped him up.
You know what? I've been to San Francisco like 3 times. I've never seen the Golden Gate Bridge. I've only seen it from far away. I've been to Giant Stadium twice and Alcatraz once, but that's on my bucket list. I haven't seen a lot of Northern California.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Alcatraz is cool, man. It's really cool. I don't see how somebody could escape, man, because In San Francisco, man, that water is freezing. And the way how it's set up, yeah, I don't know how anybody, I don't know. I know there's one person, they said one person escaped. I don't know how they did it. Yeah.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ground ball to
Yeah, because there's a video, actually, of a shark attack eating a seal on YouTube. I saw, man. It's just people at Fisherman Wharf, and then all of a sudden you hear a big splash, and there's just blood in the water, and yeah, so, and those sharks are huge.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, there's a, it's like the Central Coast, but it's Morro Bay, about, I would say about 20 minutes north of Morro Bay. There's a beach called Seal Beach, and it's full of elephant seals. And I've been there, we've been there tons of times. But during the summer, when you go there, because that's when all the big seals are there, if you look far out, every blue moon, you'll see a fin. You'll see the great whites out there just waiting for somebody to go swimming.
But a foul ball.
Yeah, you see them. Yeah, I've seen a couple times
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
with shark bites on him.
Runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed.
Yeah, because up northern California, you see all kinds of wildlife. You see otters, you see a lot of dolphins.
No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, even in Santa Monica, like Santa Monica, or the pier, the famous pier, a lot of people don't know about, I forgot how another guy said, but less than a mile out is where the big great white sharks, that's where they have their babies at. Right over in that area where that pier is. People have caught baby sharks out there. Yep. What am I doing? Oh. Good game, good conversation. You can't beat this with a stick.
He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Come on, Mookie, we got to get something going. Oh, Ray Black, man, he throws gas too.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Stay in there, man. Take that base.
The 1-0. And that misses 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1, and every pitch so.
You know, and then yeah, it's always something going on here.
The 3-1 is swung on and
What am I swinging at? Yeah, I felt 5 or 6 earthquakes. We had one last year, the big one they had in Ridgecrest. Yeah, we felt that one really good. My TV almost fell off the counter. Why am I swinging?
It starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout. And
well, there's 3 types of earthquakes that I've felt. You've got the regular one, just a violent shaking back and forth real fast. Then you get like one that's like a hard rock, like back and forth like a hard rock. And then you see the other one where it's kind of like it's weird because like the ground is like a wave almost like that. I've seen that. That was a real big one we had, and that one they had in San Francisco was like 6 point. It was pretty hard here, and you see the ground, and it's just kind of like, yeah, it's jarring.
It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This is a fun guy.
Yeah, earthquake. You don't get used to earthquakes. There's nothing. I've been to hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. No, you don't get used to earthquakes. Because they're so random, and you don't know.
And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs.
Anytime. And you have no idea. And when it happens, you don't even know what's going on. Then you like you just sit there like, is that an earthquake?
Now here's the pitch. Justin
Because they don't just they come on gradually, and then it gets real bad.
Late in the game as a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line
Drop. No, that's not going to drop.
now as the inning is over.
Oh man, was it 2-3 years ago that when they had them, man? It was so bad. I was driving. I was coming back from refereeing in Santa Barbara, and I had to go the back way. And I'm literally driving down the coastline on the 1, and there all you saw was just flames. Like I'm driving 20 feet away from the flames.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Oh yeah, and it seems like it's every year.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out.
Yeah, but then you also have a lot of people that are just arsonists that are just starting fires too.
1-1.
Big
Like,
fastball
yeah.
is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Yeah, well, you know, like in city you don't get them, but like where I live in Bakersfield, we had a storm maybe about a week and a half ago, and
this one's in the dirt.
it was really windy in Bakersfield. But then I work out in Arvin, which is out kind of like in, agriculture, where it's just, a lot of just land, and the winds are like 15 times worse.
Breaking ball. That's
Yeah, the winds are bad, especially when you're like in the country.
Surprised if he goes
Yeah.
back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
full count, 3-2. And there he goes towards second. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch. Jed Jerko swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Good eye.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, absolutely.
Adam Kolarek takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Yeah, man, I've been really lucky to be able to travel. I've been to quite a few states. Only one I haven't been to none of the northern states like Oregon and Wyoming and Washington, so that's like kind of on my bucket list. That's what I hear. So yeah, that's on my bucket list.
Goodness, 0-2 now. now. Killarney has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Bounce towards the second base.
Get there.
Taylor's got it. Only play with it first, so they get the out, but credit to the guy as the go-ahead run.
I wasn't going to get to.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Urias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Oh, yep, last game. Go figure that.
Comes set, the 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final.
Here we go. And I think this is the exact same people that are up.
The ninth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Let me find some wood to knock on so this thing doesn't.
First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Ooh.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him.
Oh, come on!
Ready now, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with a couple of
good pitch
for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, just missed it.
Navarez over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Dodgers are down to their final out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Lifted the
that's going to drop. That's going to drop.
After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
I was wondering.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Ball and a strike. And this
Oh, no, don't forget that, Henry.
So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is
Good
over
game.
as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't across.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Yep, same scenario.
2-1 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ray Black is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Oh, yeah? All right, let's move on to game 2.